Hey guys, what's up? Adil here with TechWafer, and in this video I'm going to unbox the Huawei's P30 Pro. I know I'm a bit late and the P40 variant is already in rumors. So meanwhile, you think about that, let's unbox the device and see what is it. I just got the box in my hands, so let's look at the details on the box. There's a branding of Huawei P30 and then there's a Leica branding with a quad camera. So it is clear that this phone has quad camera setup. Okay. So then if you look at the bottom, they are written few specs, and the ROM of the device is 128 gigs and then it has 8 gigs of RAM. The color that I'm having is a pearl white. So let's unbox the device and see what else they're providing in the box. So I'm just going to peel off the cover with a knife. So let's just do it. And just here we go. Okay, so I'm done peeling the cover and let's open the box, and here we go. Okay, so here's our device. At the very top you can just look at the device. Let's peel off the covers. Oh my god, the pearl white color is a limited edition of this device and I'm pretty excited to open this. The back is much shiny with the gradient of blue, green, yellow and the red color as well. And if we look at the front, this is almost a full screen phone with a view drop notch or water drop notch, and it has curved edges as well on the screen. I'll turn to the device and the design later, so let's just turn it on. Meanwhile, we'll look into the details and the other stuff in the box. So let's just turn it on and put it aside. Okay, so the device is powering on. Let's put it here, and there's then stickers of IMEI numbers, and then there's a little box, and inside this box you could see a silicone cover and few documents of the device. It's a documentation, so let's put it aside and let's look at the cover, the silicone cover that they are providing. Okay, not bad, and it's pretty sturdy. It feels good in hands and it will protect the device. It is such an expensive device, so I'd recommend using silicone cover or other protective case that are also available in the market to protect your device. Let's put it aside. Then there's a Type-C cable with the purple colors branding, and I think this is showing that this phone is having a fast charging capability. Let's look onto the adapter and see what kind of adapter they are providing. Okay, so it is such a heavy power brick. So if you look at the details on the adapter, it is a 40-watt adapter. It's surely a heavy brick and it will charge your device up to 70% in 30 minutes as it is suggested in the guideline of Huawei's P30. So it is surely going to be an amazing experience charging this device as well. So let's put it aside as well. And then you would find the standard Huawei's headphone with a Type-C connector rather than a 3.5mm headphone jack. So I think it's a good thing that they're providing Type-C earphones along with the device so that you don't have to buy one. I'll have to check the quality of these headphones, and they should be good. They should perform well. So this is all that you got in the box, and I forgot about the SIM ejector pin. You also find the SIM ejector pin like any other device you open these days. Let's look at the device and see what are my first impressions about it. Okay, So the device is turned on. I'll set up the device, but first let's look at the design of the device. The device feels premium in the hand, and the almost full screen view provides an amazing experience as well when you're looking at it. There is a small notch at the top that is having a 32 megapixel camera inside. At the bottom, the chin is a bit thicker compared to the head, and the left and the right bezels are comparatively very thin, and it provides almost a full screen experience to you. Okay, so by looking at the power button, you could see there's a red color marking inside that button that represents this color. That feels amazing. The red color inside the button provides a different look to the power button. And then there are volume rockers that are used to volume up and down, and the button feels solid in the hands when you press them. Well, let's look at the bottom. At the bottom you would find speakers. These are Dolby sound compatible speakers, and they're surely going to improve your listening experience when you are hearing music or watching a movie as well. Then there's a Type-C connector along with the mic, and this Type-C connector supports 40 watt or 45 watt supercharging. And I've also mentioned this device will be charged up to 70% just in 30 minutes. So that's amazing. Well, then there is a mic, and then there's a SIM tray. Let's open it and see what kind of SIM tray they are providing with such an expensive device. Okay, let's just, okay. Okay, so let's open it and see what kind of SIM tray is it. So it is surely a dual hybrid SIM slot, and you could use dual SIMs inside, or you could use a SIM and a Huawei's proprietary nano memory card inside, and it is an expensive memory card compared to the micro SD card, and you can get it in the market as well to extend your storage. The variant that I'm having has 128 gigs of storage. I think that would be enough for me, but if I need it, I'll have to get the memory card, the nano memory card as well. Okay, so now let's move on to the back, and the device's back is pretty amazing. The mighty P30 Pro looks amazing and premium in Pearl White edition. So it has a Huawei's branding at the back, and then there is a Leica branding that shows this phone carries Leica cameras as well. And there's a quad camera setup at the back with an LED flash. So let's move on to the camera and the details about the camera. One of them is a primary sensor that is a 40 megapixel with one of them is a primary camera, and that is a 40 megapixel lens with f1.6 aperture. It is a wide camera. Then there is a periscope camera that is an 8 megapixel camera to zoom in or zoom out, and it supports up to 5x optical zoom and up to 60x digital zoom. Then there is a 20 megapixel ultra wide sensor to capture amazing ultra wide snaps, and then there is a TOF 3D camera. I'm not sure about the functionality of this camera yet, so I'll just test it and let you know more about in the review video. So now let's just quickly set up the device and move on. Okay, let's choose English. Okay, so now let's just test the gesture control that they are provided in the P30 Pro. I think it would be amazing, and you just have to swipe from the left edge, okay, to move back if you have zoomed some images, and you could just swipe from the right to go back. That's nice. And you could just swipe up to go back to the home, or you could just swipe up and hold to open the recent apps. It is amazing, and it's kind of look like Apple's gestures as well. So that's okay. So the Pearl Edition got the Pearl Edition wallpaper as well. So it is amazing. Now I'll be opening the camera to show you some samples of the device, and so far the device has performed very well according to the other reviewers' opinion. So let's open the camera, and okay, I'll just not set up. Okay, So the master AI automatically, I'll just disable the. Now I'm going to show you the modes on the camera. It got photo mode, then there's a video mode, then there's a pro mode, and you could just choose from the slow motion, panoramic, monochrome, AR lens, light painting, HDR, time lapse, moving pictures, filters, stickers, documents, underwater, super macro, dual view, or you can also download many more camera lenses or camera options as well. So now you will be looking at the few camera samples of the device, and you could decide it yourself how great the camera of the P30 Pro is, and I'll also be adding the front camera selfies as well. So it's up to you to decide. However, I will test this device completely and I will provide my opinion in the complete review video. Let's go to the setting and then about section. Okay. So the device got EMUI 9.1.0 inside with an Android Pie, and this device is powered by Huawei's Kirin 980. That is a 7nm chipset competing against the Snapdragon 855. And this device has resolution of 2314 to 1080 pixels, and it has 115 GBs of free of total 128 gigs storage. And that's pretty much it about the specification of the device. Now let's go back. Sorry, I'll just go back with the gestures, and now we'll be looking at the battery of the device. The battery is such a beast that it can last up to 2 days according to many reviewers, so I'll test it myself and let you know in a complete video as well. So let's go to the battery. Okay, so let's go to the battery. This device has 60% of charging and it could be used for 33 hours more. And there are performance mode, there's a power saving mode and ultra power saving mode that could last much longer compared to the other devices. So now let's go back and set up the fingerprint scanner on the device. Okay, so I'll just tap 222. Okay, now I'm going to add a new on-screen fingerprint scanner. Okay, the fingerprint is enrolled successfully. Now let's lock the device and unlock using on-screen fingerprint scanner. It's pretty quick. Let's show you once more. That's nice. I'm not used many on-screen fingerprint devices that are carrying the on-screen fingerprint sensor, so it's good that this device has a faster mechanism of unlocking, and I think with the EMUI 10.0 this mechanism will be a lot faster compared to this one. So I'll surely be updating this device to EMUI 10.0 as soon as it is available, and I'll also be comparing it against the devices of Honor and also other brands. That's pretty much it about the unboxing and the first impression of Huawei's P30 Pro. So I'll see you in the complete review video very soon as I complete the tests on the device. Meanwhile, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, do subscribe to TechWafer, and also do not forget to press the bell icon so you could never miss another update from TechWafer related to technology. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.